Hello! The final type of human design we're going to talk about is the reflector. So the reflector is super special. They make up 1% of the population, so they are incredibly rare. They're kind of like the unicorn, you know? And what's really special about the reflector is that they are our mirror. They really can show us how we are doing as a civilization. Are we taking care of everybody properly? Are we thinking about this population? Have we considered this option? You know, like very all-inclusive and really like checking the temperature on the world. Reflectors are so special because they are a non-sacral being, just like the projectors and the manifestors. So we make up 30%, and then the generators are the 70 with a lot of the energy, right? Like they go ham. So the reflector really needs to rest a lot. You know, you are the mirror. You are here to catch the overall vibe, and like kind of trajectory and see if we need to kind of pivot a little bit. But you need to rest in order to like understand and comprehend all of that, you know. Rest is super important. So allow yourself to take lots of naps, and to just really like honor your self-care. And then when it is time for someone to reach out to you, probably in a consultant type situation, you can, know if it's right for you and like have enough time to make that decision and be like, you know what, I've thought about this a lot, and these are kind of like my key takeaways. These are some things that I think would really improve this entire ecosystem. So the reflector aura is sampling, okay? So in order to come up with these insights and in these like sage pieces of wisdom, you gotta kind of try different things. So you might want to live in the mountains, or live by the beach, or live in the inner city, live on the suburbs, live on the border somewhere and see like where you're drawn to, different countries. Also with relationships, like you're going to want to kind of sample and be like, you're going to be so observant of the other, that you really want enough time to live so you can like discover yourself. Reflectors are really wonderful with the subtle energies. So like plants, music, animals, nature is like a super recharging for you. Definitely need a lot of alone time to recharge after hanging out with people. And when the reflector is in optimal alignment, they feel surprised, like pleasantly surprised by the universe. Like, wow, this is so much better than I ever could have dreamed, And then when the reflector is out of alignment, they feel disappointed. And disappointed is kind of different than anger, frustration, or bitterness, right? Disappointment is kind of like, I'm morally disappointed in you, like it's kind of like an ethical thing. Like I'm disappointed that, you made that decision, or that I made that decision. Disappointment, on like a deeper level. And so in order to avoid that, you just want to wait. Your strategy as a reflector is to wait a whole lunar cycle to make any major decision. So that would be career, relationships, or location, like if you're going to move somewhere. And the reason why you wait a whole 28, 30, 31 days, a month, or even more is that your aura needs time to kind of digest and to like feel and to kind of see things shift and watch a whole cycle before you can really know if it's right for you. And you can change your mind because your aura is sampling. So don't be afraid to try things and to change your mind, but you really do want to take your time. And don't let anybody rush you, don't let anybody rush you into anything. Work, relationship, moving kind of impulsively, like, that it's your experiment, like do what you want. But generally the reflector really likes to kind of take it slow. Some of the reflector best friends would be a projector like me. Like we're pretty wise. We're also non-sacral, so we do appreciate naps and like really genuine deep conversations. And the manifester is super exciting. They're like the whirlwind, the Tasmanian devil, that is the visionary, the trendsetter, the creative juice of the human design tribe. And then the generators. So I, as a projector, notice that I need to take a lot of breaks from the generators. You know, like check your dog. Like if your dog is a generator, you might really need like alone time away from your dog, especially if they sleep in your room and they're always with you. Your children, you know, I have one child who's a projector, one who's a manifesting generator. So when I have the manifesting generator, I just make sure that we use a lot of their energy. At the park, we go out and like I can kind of sit somewhere and keep my eyes on them, but I don't have to run around like they do, right? So reflector kind of think like that. Yeah, I love the reflectors. They're so wise. They're so magical. A couple of famous projectors, Sandra Bullock. Think about her acting like throughout the years. Bird Box. Oh my God. There was one where she was riding a bus. Do you remember that one? I don't know. She's had like a lot of great things. Motherhood, you know, like she's a boss. And the reason why she's so good is because she's a reflector. Another one is Michael Jackson. So think about human nature. They don't really care about us. Black and white. Yeah, he knew things. He was about nature. He was about the environment. He was about the children. And his music was worldwide. Like, why was he like the most popular man ever? Because his music just hit everybody. Like the genres, the notes, the vocals. Like he just was able to touch so many folks. So I hope this helps you. If you're looking for more, please book a reading. I also offer individual coaching and teams to help us all with the harmony. So lots of love. Thank you.